focus in a little more on core with that functional flow piece, but then we slow things down for yin, and we focus in on one shoulder opener and one hip opener. So I want you to start. You have already picked a place to start. Now it's time just to be. To be present, to be still. Let your next couple of breaths be big breaths. Big deep breath in, a relaxing exhale out. And then settle into a slow, steady pace of breathing that suits you. So nothing forced. We'll stay here a few more rounds of breath. Keep your attention on the movement of the breath flowing in and flowing out. Now bring some easy movement back to your body. And start things off here in a way that feels right. So maybe it's a stretch long, maybe it's knees drawn into the chest, maybe it's a little bit of both. Maybe you hug those knees in, do a little movement with the body. All right, rock and roll up. Let's meet in a seated position. I think we did this last week, but if we didn't, I'm actually going to turn my back to you for a second. If you will, grab your strap, find something that will support you in either a seated position, or if you'd like to stretch a little through the front of the legs, maybe you sit back onto your heels. So either way. All right, and you've got this strap. You're going to lay it over your right shoulder, and you'll bring your right hand behind you over toward that left hip, that left hand toward the left hip as well. All right, and then we'll drop the left ear to the left shoulder. So you're using this strap to anchor that right shoulder down. We're pausing, so if there is a little movement with a head that provides exactly what you need. Feel free to explore a little bit to try and find that. And then bring the head back up to center. All right, I'm going to join you all with my sitting onto my heels. So we're going to actually twist to the right. And what I want you to think about when you're twisting to the right is how your core, try to think of moving from the mid back, come back to center. When you twist, twisting from the mid back and coming back to center. So you have a little bit of range of motion through this thoracic part of the spine. Less, actually not a lot at all through that lumbar part of the spine, and of course a lot through the cervical, your neck region. But I want you to think about is this mid-back region as you're twisting. And then how your core, right and left obliques, they make this seatbelt shape across your body to assist in this twist. All right, come back to center and we'll just switch to that other side. So now you've got that strap over the left shoulder. Your left hand goes behind your right hand in front, meeting over at that right hip area. And we'll start off by stretching through the left side of the neck. So drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Anchor the left shoulder down. And again, feel free here to explore. And then bring the head back up to center. All right, we are twisting to the right this time. You're twisting to the right and come back to center, really getting a sense of where that twist is coming from. Yes, good. So trying to keep even your head aligned, really try to focus in on this mid-back region. Twisting, using your breath to guide you. So you could twist on the exhale, inhale to return to center. Come back to center and release the strap. And let's make our way to all fours. And you may actually want to do a little bit of movement through the feet. You could even tap those feet to the mat to bring the blood flow back into the bottom part of the legs. All right, from this all fours position, we are going to send the right arm, actually let's start with the leg. So we'll send the left leg straight back behind. Your right arm is going to go out to the side, and all you're doing is actually sort of threading the needle. You're just sliding that right arm underneath. Here's where the strength comes in. We're actually going to bring the right arm out to the side and do just a little lift of that right arm. And then you'll bring your right arm underneath and back out to the side, doing a little lift of the arm to engage through that back right shoulder, back of the right shoulder. Again, out to the right side, lift, and now bring your right arm straight out in front. Pause right here for one more full breath, finding the length through the entire body, from the right fingertips down to the end of the left foot. Set your right hand and left knee back to the mat, and let's send that right leg long. Send your left arm straight out to the side, looking straight down to your mat. Deep breath in as you exhale. Your left arm is going out to this right side, and then you'll come back to center, engage the back part of that left shoulder, and once again, you are going underneath and out to the side. Do one more just like that. Yep. This time, as that left arm goes out to the side, send the left arm straight out in front. Pause here, one more full breath. So nice, y'all. Hand and knee return to the mat. And then here, finding any movement that feels good. So maybe a little cat and cow, maybe a little wrist roll, head, neck, shoulders, anything that feels good here. Curl your toes under, walk hands and feet together. Standing forward bend. We pause. In your standing forward bend, find any variation of this that you'd like to practice, allowing that upper body to be passive. All right, let's begin to bring ourselves to a standing position, however you'd like to get there. Good. Once you arrive, move to the front end of the mat. All right, let's flow through a sun salutation A, and then we'll move through B as well. So feet hip bone width apart. Maybe we'll move through B, I haven't decided. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, back bend. We're actually going to do a little variation of this. So we'll send the arms back up. You'll twist to the right, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale to come back to center, and exhale to twist to your left. We add on a little bit here. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist right, right knee comes up. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Left knee comes up. Find a spot out to that left side you can focus on. Come back to center. Open up. Lengthen and dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step or hop back, find your plank pose. Let's pause here in plank. Corkscrew your hands into your mat, eye the elbow pointed forward, core strong. Deep breath. Take another inhale here. As you exhale, lower down, inhaling up, back bend of your choice. Traveling to down dog, choose your path. Once you arrive in your down dog, we will take a few breaths here. So if movement, any movement that you'd like to practice here or incorporate is up to you. Let me give you another option. And I don't know if I shared this last week, but you can come to all fours and use one knee to massage or kind of work through any muscle tightness in the opposite calf, if you'd like. That might allow for a little more length. Yeah, ouch. I know. So just an option. Good, and then let's meet back in down dog. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale out, look to the front end of the mat. Let's travel forward. Inhale, half lift up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, sweep all the way up, stretch up tall. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, lengthen up. Let's find chair pose. All right, so pausing right here in your chair. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you are twisting to the right. Inhale to come back center. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale again, twist to your right. Think about that movement again through the mid part of the back, core strength. Inhale, come back to center. Last time here, twisting left. Inhale, center. Exhale, straighten the legs. Dive yourself all the way forward. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold. Step or hop back. Find your plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling to lower down. Inhaling up, back bend. Down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, knee in, step through, rise up, crescent lunge. So find this crescent lunge. Strong back leg. You can even bend that back knee just a little bit. We're going to add twisting in again. Deep breath here. Exhaling, same thing. You're sending the arms wide. Each time you do this, though, we're going to go 2 more times to this right side. Come back to center. When you twist, Think about that seatbelt strap across the body, that core strength that's required. Twisting to the right. Come back to center, hands down around your right foot steps back to join your left. Let's find plank. Deep breath here, exhaling, lowering down, inhaling up, back bend of your choice. We travel to down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee in, step through, rising up, crescent lunge. All right, so take a few seconds here to really find that good, strong, stable base, maybe a little bend in the back knee, but focusing here also on that hip flexor, opening right side. Let's twist left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. And one more time, twisting left. Inhale, center, hands down around your left foot. Left foot steps back to join the right. Let's find our plank pose, and from plank, lower all the way down to your mat. On your inhale, lift up, send the legs up off the mat, send the arms back. Now, you do have a block, and you may want to use that block to add a little bit here for the back body. So you could grab that block behind you and actually use it to push back. That's just an option. All right, so strong through the back side of the body, strong through the legs. Take one more breath here. And lower down. Make a pillow for your head, windshield wiper your legs. All right, going to do a little bit more for the back side of the body as well as for a little bit of shoulder mobility. So let's bring the arms alongside us in about, it's kind of like a W shape. You're going to lift the upper body up and the legs can come along if you'd like. Push your arms forward, pull them back, and send them all the way back. So we bring the arms in a W, pushing forward, pull back to that W, and then send the arms back. Do a couple more here, pushing forward, pulling back, arms go back. And last time here, push forward, pull back, arms go back, and relax down. You can make that pillow for your head or just put your head to one side and rest. See if you can feel your heartbeat here against the floor. All right, let's push back up to a plank pose and make our way to down dog. So we have a couple poses that we've done, or a couple of things we've done we're going to put together now. So from your down dog, inhale the right leg up. Let's actually do a little bit here for core strengthening. We'll pull the knee into the forehead, cheetah pose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. This time the knee comes center and we step through, rising up, crescent lunge. All right, so we're gonna do a couple rounds together and then you'll be on your own for just a bit. So we've done the twist already. Let's twist to the right. When you come back up to center, you may even want to slide that back foot in just a little bit. You're going to lift the left knee up and you'll twist to the left. Inhale to come back to center, land back in your crescent lunge, take your time, and twist to your right. Inhale, center, lift off, knee comes up, twist to your left. All right, do a couple more rounds, but move at your pace. When we do these twists without leverage, without a connection, it is core strength that is allowing For that twist, a little mobility as well here through that thoracic part, the mid part of the spine. We meet back in a crescent lunge. Good, y'all. Bring your hands to your heart. Now we'll hinge the body and let's add a little leverage. So you're going to twist towards your bent knee, outside of that left elbow to the outside part of the right knee. Stay long through the spine, reaching through the crown of the head, reaching back through that left heel. And then cartwheel all the way up and around, warrior two. Rotate your palms to face up, lunge into that left knee. Let's find a reverse warrior. And then from here, side angle pose or half moon. So if you'd like to balance again, feel free to find it. If you want to just focus on opening up through the hips here, lunge deep. Let that left shoulder draw back. You can bring that left arm behind your back to open up through the front of the shoulder. Breathe one more full breath. Hands down around your right foot. Right foot steps back to join your left. Either plank to find a flow or down dog. Going right to down dog if you'd like. And we'll take a couple of breaths to reset, either in down dog or child's pose. All right, let's do the same thing other side. So we'll start off with that left leg up in the air for a three-legged dog. Bring the knee into the forehead, cheetah pose. Inhale, lengthen back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. This time the knee comes in center, we rise up to a crescent lunge. Good. All right. We start off with a twist to the left. Come back to center. Lift off when you're ready. That right knee will come up. You're twisting to the right. Slowly land back in your crescent. Twist to your left. Come back to center. Lift off. Twist to your right. All right, y'all. You are on your own. Do a couple more rounds, moving at your pace. We'll land back in crescent. Hands to your heart. Let's add leverage to this twist now. Right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Tall through the spine. There you go, there you go. All the way up and around warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle, we hold. So find the length through that right side of the body. And again, here, if you'd like to bring that right arm behind your back. Are you okay? Belly pop. Hands down around your left foot. We are pretty much done with our flowing. So right here, you can choose to flow, plank, back bend, down dog. We have one more thing that we'll do together, and then we move to yin. So from down dog, shift your weight, find your plank pose. From your plank pose, you can hold, or let's do 8 tricep push-ups. Good. No ego amigo. If you want to drop your knees to the mat, feel free to do that. Once you've done your 8, it's either down dog or child's pose. Oh, guys, all right. So we're going to make our way onto our stomachs, and we will do that scorpion pose. So this will not only hopefully stretch through the front of the shoulder for you, but also another twist for that middle part of the back. All right, so the arm is either straight out to the right arm is either straight out to the side, or if you'd like to give it a little angle, that will add a little more to the front of the shoulder stretch. Left hand underneath the left shoulder. You're opening up to this left side of the room. Maybe kickstanding that left leg behind you. I know you know the drill there. Yep. So we hold, we pause. So in yin, we find a position and we hold it. Usually it's 3 to 5 minutes. For us today, for our shoulder, we are doing a couple of minutes on each side. We'll take a couple more breaths here. Slowly roll back to your stomach. And let's prepare for that other side. So left arm either straight out to the side or you've got an angle. You push yourself open to the right edge of your mat, your left leg or right leg, wherever it feels best. You have 2 minutes here. A couple more deep breaths here. And then slowly roll back to your stomach. Let's push up and back to a puppy pose. So we'll send the arms out in front, your bottom stays in the air, chin and chest drop to the mat or forehead to the mat. All right, we are going to make our way to a pigeon pose, one-legged pigeon pose, right side.